Jimmy and the horrifying night on Snake Island. In the realm of unimaginable challenges, Jimmy, a name well known for recklessness, along with his team, made a decision so audacious that many questioned their sanity. Ignoring all warnings, the final destination in their journey to explore the wildest places was none other than the most terrifying place on the planet, Snake Island. Excitement and anxiety enveloped the entire group from the moment the plan was hatched. Why that place? A secluded island where thousands of deadly Golden Lancehead Vipers held absolute dominion. When the last boat departed, leaving Jimmy and his team on the unfamiliar shore until the next day, a genuine sense of fear washed over them. They were trapped. Their mission was now not just exploration, but survival through the night in the kingdom of death, with their fragile hope resting on their leg protectors. Their very existence was a terrifying reminder: danger was everywhere. Their fear intensified tenfold when they heard the accompanying scientists describe the venom. Just one bite, and flesh could begin to melt, with death potentially arriving within an hour. That thought was truly terrifying, haunting the minds of Jimmy and his team members, making each step heavier with worry. Yet, amidst that terrifying atmosphere, the island revealed a strange, primeval beauty. But Jimmy knew well that this beauty was merely a facade for a deadly trap. As they ventured into the dense jungle, the tension became suffocating. Thick foliage obscured their vision, and the threat now came not only from the ground. Snakes hunted birds from the trees, meaning death could strike at any moment. Jimmy's and the group's anxiety doubled. They had to cautiously feel their way with each step while also looking up with hearts pounding with apprehension. Oh, there's one here. A warning cry rang out, startling the entire group and giving them a fright. Nearby, a golden snake lay motionless. The scientist acted quickly. Jimmy asked anxiously, "Is this one venomous?" The brief answer, "Yes," and the stark confirmation, "If it bites you, you'll die," hit them like a bucket of cold water, intensifying the already high tension. Extreme anxiety gripped them as the snake suddenly escaped, disappearing into the leaves. That moment showed them just how vulnerable they were to this terrifying nature. But their noble purpose, collecting venom to create life-saving anti-venom, fueled Jimmy and his team, even though their fear never subsided. They continued deeper, encountering more snakes. When they spotted a massive snake coiled on a high branch, the sight was both majestic and utterly terrifying. The thought of having to camp under trees that could harbor such death sent shivers of horror down their spines. Nightfall on Snake Island brought with it an atmosphere thick with fear. They set up their tents, but a sense of safety was non-existent. Lying in the darkness, amidst the chirping of insects and the eerie silence of the forest, Jimmy and his team members endured an endless night of extreme fear and anxiety. Every rustle outside the tents made their hearts pound with suspense and terror. It was a truly horrifying experience, testing the limits of everyone's endurance. Finally, dawn broke, dispelling some of the terrifying darkness. But the anxiety remained. The only thought in Jimmy's and everyone else's minds at that moment was to leave this horrifying place as quickly as possible. They just wanted to go home. The moment they stepped onto the boat leaving the island was one of absolute relief. Jimmy, the scientists, and his entire team had succeeded. They had faced extreme fear, overcome suffocating suspense, and conquered constant anxiety to return alive. The trip to Snake Island would forever be a terrifying memory, an exclusive story about the limits of humanity in the face of the harshest nature.